Hey everybody, it's your old pal Jim up here in beautiful, sunny, kind of toasty Upper East Tennessee. Happy Sunday. Hope y'all are having a good weekend. I'm still stuck at work, but not right now, but tonight. So lots of things going on since I talked to you folks last. Uh, I'm sure most of you know it, but I won't talk about it anyway. You saw last night where the U.S. used B-2 bombers and Tomahawk missiles from submarines to attack three Iranian nuclear sites. The one that starts with the F word of town or whatever it's called. I can't remember the names of it, and I can't pronounce them hardly anyway. But it looks like they were hit pretty hard. I think that one got six uh, bunker buster bombs, and the other one's got like 30 tomahawks. So I saw some of the explosions, and it looked like they're pretty well obliterated. And then Iran fires missiles at Israel in retaliation. Trump came out and addressed the nation, said that this was, that what we did, and attacked them with B-2 bombers. And I've been reading the reports. Now they're saying that this is a one and done. We're not at war with Iran, just Iran's nuclear program. It's time to negotiate. I don't know how all this is going to play out. I got a feeling it's not going to go to where this is a one and done and where Iran is willing to negotiate. I'm looking for Iran to, or maybe even their proxies in the Middle East, the Houthis and Hezbollah, to attack U.S. forces there in the Middle East. We have bases all over the Middle East. I think last I heard it was like we have 50,000 troops at different bases in the Middle East. So pray for those folks. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Saw where the leader of Al Qaeda said that all sleeper cells across the world had been activated. This could get really ugly, folks, really quickly. So hopefully that's the end of it, and Iran does come to a negotiating table. But usually you don't bomb the snot out of anybody and then negotiate. So I'm hoping that's the case, that they will come and negotiate, but I'm preparing like they aren't. Might be Iran. I talked about this the other day. Iran has a pretty good cyber program. So cyber attacks are possible. Sleeper cell attacks are possible. So what are some of the things you can do to mitigate that? Not much. I know we've had cyber attacks on financial institutions and commerce before, so it might be a good idea to have some cash on hand. I don't know, $400-500, $800, whatever you think that you might need if we get a massive cyber attack that hopefully doesn't last too long. About the sleeper cells. Oh, could they do a cyber attack on our infrastructure? Yes, they could. What can you do about that to mitigate it? Have food and water. Have a backup power source. I know it's going to really suck because I have 2 Delta EcoFlows, but I can't run my whole house on that. I can't run a heat pump. Maybe you can run a box fan in the window. So do what you can. Get what you think you need. Top off your preps while you can. Sorry, I'm looking for my coffee. Rosie isn't stressed out about all this stuff at all. So if we could all sleep like a little fat dog, we'd all be better off. Food, water, shelter, backup power if you can, if you've got it. Self-defense for the sleeper cells we also talked about before. Try to avoid large crowds. I'm off on July the 4th. I don't believe I'm going to be taking my boys in the middle of any large crowd to celebrate the 4th. We may get down to where we can see the fireworks and stay on the periphery. But anywhere I go, you can guarantee that this is going to be with me. And I have other options here at the house, but be aware of your surroundings. If you go out to eat, go to a store, make sure you know where the exits are. Park where somebody's not, especially you ladies, park maybe a little farther away by yourself where somebody can't park right next to you. Uh, might be a good idea, especially if you have kids, to um, maybe go with a friend to the store or out shopping or anywhere you go. So a lot of stuff to think about, but be aware of your situations. Don't keep your face down in your phone, which I know I'm guilty of too, especially when you're out in public. Keep your nose out of your phone and be aware of what's going on around you. And I just saw this report, and I'm going to go over it with you. I think I lost it. Here it is. This happened in Michigan. Active shooter rams truck into Christian church in Michigan. Suspect opens fire and was killed by an armed security guard. This is in Wayne, Michigan. One victim was shot in the leg, and the 31-year-old was killed. So even at the small church I go to, there's several of us I know that pack at church, and it's sad that our country's come to this, but it has. So that's it. That's all I'm going to talk to you about today. Just keep living your life, but do some things to mitigate the risks that we now face about a cyber attack or a sleeper cell attack. Have your self-defense tool with you at all the times. Be aware of your situations. Get a little bit of cash out. Get a backup power plan, a no-comms plan where your kids are going to go in case something happens. Do you have ways to cook if the electricity gets turned off? I'm sure most of you do, but that's something to think about. A grill, rocket stove, things like that. All right, well, I'm going to hop off here because I've got a few things to do before I go into work. Let's keep our dang border closed and get our new neighbors that are here illegally out of here and back to where they came from. Don't be scared, especially during these troubling times. Do not panic, but don't be scared. Be prepared. And God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. And for old Sleepy Rosie, y'all take care, and I'll see you in a few days. Adios, friends and neighbors.